Welcome everyone, Lawrence the Avid Gamer here, and this is episode 2 of Grim Dawn. If you caught episode 1, we got a little work done with the Avid Gamer, our now level 7 Arcanist. We managed to kill the Reanimator, and we have been tasked with some new work to do. So, with that being said, I don't want to bog this down with a whole bunch of commentary. Let's just get right in and get busy, shall we? Okay, so Captain Jack Bourbon had told us to speak to Barnabas, and I actually took the liberty of doing so, and he needs us to gather up some scrap to fix the well, or the water pump anyway. As you can see, the water pump looks a little tore up, and it needs to be repaired so we can get some fresh water. Far be it from me to allow the outpost to go without clean water, so we need to get hunting. And Barnabas told us...
Did you get scrap? Search the ruined houses and the old dumping ground on the far side of Lower Crossing, past the burial hill. Smash some junk. Search the bodies of those things roaming around out there. Find enough in no time.
And there we go. So without any further delay, let's get out there and get to work. That shotgun packs a wallop. If you haven't noticed, I'm trying a little bit of a different approach, going from a melee character, a melee character, to more of a ranged character. And the shotgun's working out quite well for us. And even though we've been through this area already, I kind of like to go back over and farm the areas a couple of times, get as much experience as we can. Let them fight it out a little bit. I don't want to spend too much time over here because we do have work to do, but I do like to farm a little bit. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a welcome party here. And we've got some scrap. And there we go. We didn't even have to go up past the burial mound. We've gathered enough scrap and time to go back to Barnabas. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see. Oh, so close, but yet so far. That's okay. We'll get that next level. And we're going to continue to deal with this. Try to move that bar a little further. I'd definitely like to get to the next group of abilities. I do indeed like this Arcanist. I've never really played a pure spellcaster in any of these types of games. I've always played your typical, atypical tank warrior type class, but I am having a really good time with the Arcanist, and I plan on spending a lot of time with this character. And I think I'm going to keep her a pure Arcanist. I'm not going to split class. I want to see just how powerful this character can be by itself, without the addition of any other character classes being intermingled in. But with that being said, let's go to Barnabas and bring him the good news.
Did you get the scrap? Perfect. I'll get the wind pump up and running in no time. Devil's Crossing will have safe drinking water again, and it's all thanks to you. First class is on me. Well, good news is, I got the water pumping again. The only problem is, it smells like a sewer. Only about a tenfold worse. Well, I haven't smelled something this rotten since I've cleared out a den of slith ages ago. They're loathsome reptiles, make their homes in swamps and dank caves. They secrete a nasty poison into the water that makes it drinkable for them, but nearly always fatal to us. I bet good iron there's a nest in that cave that fuels our pump. I'm too old for all this spelunking, so I need you to go down there and kill it. This key will open the cellar in the shack behind me, right by that accursed rift gate. It connects to the bowels of the prison, which should lead you to the cave. Find the Slith matriarch that's likely polluting our water supply, and the poison should clear out on its own. You do this, and all the Devil's Crossing will be honoring your name with every glass.
Alrighty, so took one step forward to take 2 steps back. Now we've got to clear out the Slith. So seems like my work's never done, but hey, what are you gonna do? Let's check out the inventory. Well, I got something that gave me... Oh, yeah, that's what I got. So if I wanted to, I could drop that in there and then go put a book in the offhand. And there we go. See how that works. Plus 18 cold damage, plus 26 poison damage. Let's run with the book for a little while, see how that, see what that does for us. We'll see. And we've caught another level. And we'll leave it at that. Yeah, so far I'm pretty happy with this PC. If you're in the market for a new PC, now is a pretty cool time in the world of PC gaming because there's some pretty amazing hardware available. Whether you decide to go with Intel, AMD, or Nvidia, there's some pretty cool stuff available. And I couldn't be happier with the system that I've got built right now. Oh yeah, and let me just say, I'd like to apologize for the audio on the first Let's Play, the first episode of this Let's Play. I know there were some issues with some popping and some other crazy anomalies that were going on, and I'm hoping that that I've been able to resolve that. I've worked very hard throughout the day today to set up to get a setup going that will work and give you guys good quality audio. You deserve no less than that, and it's important for me that you guys enjoy the Let's Plays that I put up. Nothing is more unenjoyable than listening to bad audio. So once again, I apologize to you all, and I hope that you'll continue to give me a chance. And if you're back for episode 2 and you checked out episode 1, I'd just like to say welcome and thank you very much. I appreciate your patronage. This thing takes a while. That handgun takes a while to do its thing. I'm definitely going to be looking for a better weapon. That spell ability, on the other hand, leaves nothing, leaves no complaints, let's put it that way. I couldn't be happier. I might just try, let me try switching to this axe. I'm not big on getting up close and personal with the enemy, but at the same time, this thing appears to be able to deal out just a wee bit more damage than that handgun. And right now, that's what we're looking for. I want to eliminate these things quickly as possible. Let's check out what we've... okay. Alrighty. Yeah, that's a little bit more effective. Okay, trucking right along in this lovely dank basement filled with all manner of disgusting grotesqueries. Uh-oh. Giant spiders, check. Yipes. Shooting poison, check. Oh, this looks lovely. Righty. Yeah, I absolutely adore this game. If you haven't figured that out yet, this is by and far one of the greatest ARPGs I've ever played. I will be the first person to say that to anybody who hasn't played the game. I highly urge you go out and get a copy of it. Even if you don't get it on a sale and you pay full price, I think, what is it, like $25? It's worth every penny of $25. Believe me when I tell you, it's an absolute pleasure if you're into this type of stuff. I just can't recommend it enough. I really can't. I knew I was missing something. There we go. Oh, and another one, bonus. Gotta love that. I don't need the food ration. We'll save it for later. I was using, on my first recording, believe it or not, I was using a Razer Kraken headset, and the mic quality wasn't bad at all, but it just was so damn sensitive. It would pick up all kinds of stuff that I just didn't want it to pick up. So I had in my closet an old PS4 headset that was also compatible with PC. Of course, you have to go out and get the splitter, you know, the 3.5 jack splitter, so that you can, you know, plug the headset into that and then run it into your computer via your microphone and your speaker ports. But believe it or not, this headset cost me like $20. And as you can hear, yeah, the mic quality is way better than a $60 headset by Razer. Go figure. But then again, I've always maintained that Razer makes a bunch of overpriced garbage, and I stand by that statement. I think most of Razer's stuff is junk, is garbage, and you're paying for the name. You're not paying for quality. The only reason I bought the Razer Kraken headset was because it was a $60 set of headphones, and I got it for $35. And at that price, I just felt, well, hey, what the hell? It can't be that bad. And it's not, to be perfectly honest. I don't have the 7.1 surround sound Kraken headset. I have the regular stereo headphones, but that's fine. It's got a good mic. The stereo headphones leave a little bit to be desired. They are very heavy on the lows and heavy on the highs. There are almost no mids to be heard whatsoever. The mid-range on that headset is horrible. So if you're playing any kind of competitive game where you want to be able to hear footsteps coming up behind you or from the sides, I would highly not recommend using that headset. You're going to have a really tough time. That being said, this $20 set of Turtle Beach headphones, I'll put them in the description below. They're far better than the Krakens. Amazingly enough, for $20 you get way better headset, way better mic, way better everything. Now this headset doesn't have incredible lows, so if you're into that super bass stuff, you're not going to get that with these headsets. But these headsets are much better geared towards gaming, and especially competitive gaming. So not to mention, as you can hear, the microphone quality is impeccable. And it's pretty impressive to be able to tell people, like, yeah, I recorded this YouTube video using a headset and mic. You know, most people are going out and buying $120 Yeti mics to do YouTube, and it's not to say that I won't do that as well, as, you know, my finances allow. But right now, after having just built a $1,200 PC, I don't have another $120 to dump into a set of, or into a Audio Technica AT2020 or a Yeti mic or something of that caliber. So you have to do with what you can afford. You have to deal with what you can afford. You know, to deal with, you have to work with what you have. And I also do a little bit of post-processing, and because of that, because of my ability to properly use Audacity and other post-processing software, I can make any mic sound pretty decent. You know, it's not going to be professional grade, but it'll sound good enough that you'll be able to enjoy the broadcast. You'll be able to enjoy the video. You know, the audio is not going to be the detracting factor in what, you know, in the content that I'm showing. Although, I personally thought that the Razer Kraken headset would have given me a really nice sound stage as far as the audio. It just didn't work out that way. But hey, what do you know? You live and you learn. The Kraken headset wasn't all that bad. It's good for listening to music, and it's good if you're just playing, you know, casual single-player gaming. It'll work for that. But if you really need situational awareness and you really need to know where sounds are coming from, I would highly recommend, if you're going to go with the Kraken, definitely get the 7.1 surround with the digital microphone. This one is just the stereo, and it doesn't have the digital mic, and it shows. Although I'm not using that for this recording. As I said, I'm using the Turtle Beach. And this headset actually was not designed for PC. It was designed for PS4. So, hey, kudos to console gamers. You guys got some pretty decent peripheral devices, it would seem. And for pretty cheap, too. I mean, I got this one. This is a refurb headset, and it cost me $20, and it's beautiful. I would be proud to use this for a PC, and I am using it for the PC, and I'm quite happy with it. So, yeah, console gamers are getting some pretty decent stuff. As far as build quality is concerned, no, it's not a, you know, $60 or $80 or $100 quality headset, but as far as the quality of the audio via the mic and the headphones, I'm pretty impressed. It's not bad at all. It sure beats my $60 Kraken, Razer Krakens, that's for sure. But at the end of the day, none of it really mattered. All that really matters is that I'm able to deliver a quality, you know, quality content and a quality experience for my viewers. And that is the most important thing to me. But let me stop yapping. We've got work to do. And it looks like we've finally found the Slith, who are obviously the ones poisoning our water supply. In case any of you were wondering, yes, my cold is I still have a head cold, but it's getting better. Thank you for asking. As you can hear, I'm not sniffling in the microphone every 5 seconds, and I'm very happy for it. But drink plenty of juice and get plenty of rest, and that will help you out. I don't know which way I should go first. Ooh, hey. And we've got another level. I'm gonna dump it in Spirit. I put 2 in Spirit. I should keep up with Physique a little bit. We don't want to be too weak. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. 79. You know what? Let's dump it into Cunning. Let's do it that way. And let's continue to move the bar forward. There we go. What is this? That seems interesting. But it requires that. What do we have here? That's Calidor's Tempest, and we have Alexstra's Flash Freeze. Alright, we've got some stuff there, but I'm going to continue on maxing this stuff out for now. This is working well for me. Okay. We are working our way along. Okay, I think we came back the way. Yeah, we're kind of doubling back. We need to get going this way. Got rid of them, and we got ourselves a Slith necklace. Oh boy, we're in the water. Never a good thing. And this thing is pretty tough. Oof. We got rid of it. Excellent work. Alrighty. And we got a whole bunch of magic stuff, which is always good. And we might as well clear out the rest of the riffraff. And I think we're done here. Yes, we are. Oh, wait a minute. We've got one more thing to take care of. Gotta liberate that shrine. We most definitely do. And once again, we've got a pretty crappy loot drop, but hey, what are you gonna do? See how fast we can get ourselves out of here. There we go. We're back into the basements. I'm really liking the spellcaster. I like their abilities. I like the fact that yeah, you can really do some serious damage and at the same time keep yourself at a very safe distance. I can now see why so many people go with this type of a character, opposed to the more tankier characters that wade into combat and basically open themselves up for all kinds of damage. It's much cleaner, much cleaner playing with a character of this sort. Now if I can figure out how to get out of here. Oh, yeah. It's right there. Let's go see Barnabas and complete the quest.
Any luck clearing out those sliths? They're starting to beg me for water. I don't know how many more times I can say it'll melt your guts before they just rush me and take it. Well done. Once I pump out the remaining poisoned water, the spring should be clean enough for drinking. I'll make sure to let people here know how much help you've been. They'll be grateful that they can get a drink without dissolving their intestines. One more thing. Take my rucksack. Useful for hauling back scrap or whatever else you come across. I'm too old for that stuff now.
And we've got the rucksack, which is pretty excellent. Okay, so with that, I think I'm going to close out episode 2. And we've managed to, so far, deal with the issue at Burial Hill for Captain John Bourbon. And as far as Barnabas is concerned, we have managed to clean out the water supply, which is of absolute paramount importance. I think our next mission, we're going to go over and help Kasparov with his research. So by all means, stay tuned. Please stay tuned for my Grim Dawn Let's Play. And keep in mind, this video is being recorded at the 2K resolution, or to be more exact, 2560 by 1440. So if you've got a display that will display at or above that resolution, go right ahead and feel free to check your settings on YouTube and pump it on up. As I always say, get your money's worth out of that expensive display that you got there sitting on your desk. But in any event, it's been an absolute pleasure having fun with you guys. I hope you're enjoying this romp through the world of Grim Dawn. And as I always say, God bless each and every one of you, and Godspeed. Until next time.